There we go.
Yeah.
We're on now. There you go.
All right, cool. I'm just gonna waste no time and just get right into it. Just kind of give my explanations while playing.
Do I start the timer?
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, start timer. I'll restart because I missed there.
Oh,
But
good.
yeah, it's
Reset.
pretty much like Guitar Hero. So it's pretty self-explanatory. Other than like the story of Clone Hero kind of comes about from a couple of community members that thought, you know, like Guitar Hero's like on its way out with like popularity. So, and this was back when Guitar Hero 3 had a very niche micro community that had like custom songs and everything like that, and just was a very dedicated community. And so one day they thought, how can we just make this game as best as we possibly can by making our own version, which has so many amazing features, custom song support, but becoming like 1,000 times easier. And yeah, we basically ditched Guitar Hero 3 PC, which is what we were using at the time, in favor of Clone Hero, which is what people have been maining ever since. And that was about 6 years ago. Oh, right. So, and the best part is most, if not all of these songs have been made specifically by community members for this game. So chances are you're probably not gonna get a copyright strike. And I might as well explain the different kind of notes here, you see. So these ones are strum notes, which you always have to strum no matter what. Those transparent ones you see, you can always tap. And these white ones that you just saw there, or you can tap them, but if you miss, you lose your combo and you have to strum again to start tapping again. I feel like I have to say that because the amount of people that I get saying, I'm like, fake, use both your hands like this. But yeah, these are just notes you can always tap. My frame rate's kind of, dying. Hopefully that's not going to be an issue.
It shouldn't be. Obviously, it might just lag a bit on the stream, but it should be okay.
Yeah, I'm like very mildly stuttering on my end. Hopefully that's fine.
Are you getting any like dropped frames on the actual stream, or is it just
no. It's just on the game. Stream should be fine. Given that this is the rhythm game, I kind of need all the frames in the world. And yeah, that's pretty much what you're going to see throughout the next maybe 30 minutes. So yeah, hopefully you guys have fun with that. Alright, this next one, I can explain what a VGH is and why this chord progression sounds familiar. Probably to some of you. This is a VGH of Say So by, I think, Doja Cat. And what a VGH means, it stands for Version Guitar Hero, which is just, you take a song and just make it sound like all solo-y and it's very Clone Hero-y. These are also these are also the few songs that I haven't played during practice, so that's a rip. Hopefully I get better throughout the harder songs that I have in the set list. Ah. My hands are very cold for some reason. Right, I gotta talk about it so you can just bask in the music. Come on. Vibing out here. Okay. The ones I have been practicing will hopefully be better. Nice. Completely neglected to use the star power in the game. Yeah, I think all of the songs in this set list are for the community, by the community. Which is, I think, is just amazing. Oh, I love overstrumming. Overstrumming's what you don't want. That's when, like, the switches in the strum bar take more inputs than they should. Sometimes that can be utilized, which is something I'll explain later. Or, like, now. Like, when I flip the strum bar there, basically, that means you can take double or even triple the amount of inputs, depending on the type of strum switches you have. This guitar is, I believe, a 2-2 or a 2-1, which, if it's a 2-2, means just 2 inputs up and 2 inputs down. So if you flick up, that's two strum inputs. If you flick down, that's 2 strum inputs. So it just makes fast strumming like that a whole lot easier. But yeah, it varies from like guitar to guitar, so if it doesn't work at home, that's why. But also sometimes if the strum switch gets really busted, sometimes it will just happen while you're strumming normally. Which is what in the community we call an overstrum. They're not fun. That was close. Yeah, this is where we get to the tappy part of the set list. Definitely. That's like some of what you're about to see. And yeah, I could explain all the patterns here, but we'd be here all day. Like, to the average person, it's probably like just like 700,000 notes at once. But what I see is people that have made different patterns, and I just know ways to hit those patterns. So it definitely becomes less of like a mind-boggling thing once you actually learn what. Once you start to learn to recognize patterns and how to hit them. And I forgot to bind whammy. RIP pre-star power. I don't know if my frames are playing a part in this. I can still whammy with the keyboard. There we go. It's keyboard percent. Sorry for the lack of contrast that I have. Don't really know if I need to explain anything further. Because other than what I've explained, it's pretty self-explanatory. And new PB, nice. Let's go. New PB with starter percent. Nice. Yeah, that's another VGH. And I think this is the longest one. And it also has the biggest intro. So, yeah. This one's by Mr. Greg Murphy, a fellow Scot in the CH community. I'm pretty sure I got the wrong chart. Uh-oh. This is the wrong chart.
think it was fine now. Cool.
I
think your internet just tanked there for a minute.
Oh, okay. This is the wrong chart. Uh-oh. This is the harder version. I got it accidentally.
Yeah.
This is not the version I'm used to playing. So my option is to either go out of this and go to the right version, or I just skip the song. Don't know. Skipping the song will put me below estimate, but let's be fair. Yeah, I'm just gonna go to the actual version if that's okay. Okay, there it is.
That's fine by me. It's your run. At the end of the day, you can do whatever you want.
Hell yeah. Okay. It's the long intro of the song brought back again. I wonder how quick I can one-hand this. Oh, whatever. I can do it. It's just like these spreads are not good for one-handing things. That just does mean I do need to check what's next after this in the set list every time. Time for another long, just like bridge. I mean, host, if you have anything you'd like to talk about, now is probably a good place to use it because this is a pretty long break.
We do have, I think we have a new donation in. Because Damien's just been testing things out for me. So we have figured out, I think we figured out what the Brave browser issue was. Damien has figured out that basically you just have to enable a setting called allow fingerprinting. I'm going to look deeper into the issue, so I'm going to look on the server that the API is hosted on to see what the actual error might have been as well. There was a better error or something. But if you're using the Brave browser, make sure to use allow fingerprinting. Damien will... I'm sure Damien in the chat will let you know how to do that because he's done it himself. That's if you're paying with PayPal. If you're paying with card, you won't have this problem. If you're paying with PayPal, you might have the problem if you're using the Brave browser. There might be other browsers as well, if you're using an ad block as well and stuff like that. But I have put a note on the website now as well, which will let you know basically to fix on how to fix things temporarily. But I think it's a specific browser issue rather than it being an issue on our side of things. Basically, David has been doing some fingerprint testing for the actual PayPal issue that he figured out that it is a fingerprint issue, but he has donated like £6 in the process. So thank you very much for those donations, David.
More of that rake strumming I was explaining earlier. Should I explain the Beezer thing? Oh my god, okay. That is one of my IRL friends, and in a VC, we just found this guy called the Beezer guy, and we've just like... it's just become a big inside joke, basically. The only they and I get. Pirate. More of that overstrumming. Not much I can do with that, unfortunately. Yeah, my fingers already hurt a little bit, so card stuff is going to be a little bit more of a challenge.
We have time for another quick donation.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so it doesn't have a message on it or anything. It's just Irish Scott 78 with a £15 donation.
Ah, yes. Hi, my real dad.
All right. Shout outs to dads and moms everywhere. Okay, shout outs to parents. There we go.
Alright. That's not the card. Clone Hero 30%. And I think there's a thing here that I missed. Cool. Alright, oh yeah, I forgot I need to actually switch to this, so I need to like find what's next in it. Okay. Alright, anyway, I got it. And go back and Clone Hero. And missed again. Wow. This one's the hardest, I think, tapping wise. So enjoy what you're about to see. Rip. You gotta love some swing. Alright, the final thing I want to leave everyone with on this run today is the concept of mod charts. So, let me just find the mod chart that I was going to use, which is this one. And, yeah, essentially, you put a video over the song, Hide the Highway, and basically play through the highway. You might not know what that means, but I will show you what that means right now. And the audio's out of sync. I'll try restarting. Yep, it's essentially that. That. There we go. It's already very confusing. Oh my god, it's sand Undertale! I don't care, I'm cringing, I'm free. Side note, I really like the way this is. I like this concept. It should be a difficulty feature. Nice. How many notes have been thus far, chat? I think it's D. Wow, thank you. Nobody's ever said that about me before. You're really nice and good at Guitar Hero. Sorry, I'm Golden Hero with some rambling again. Popo patterns are just Popo patterns with this are just a note with these effects. Bang frames, rip. Also, time is coming up in 3, 2, 1, time. Ugh.
There we go, well done.
Yep. Just...
So that was 31 minutes and 50 seconds.
Let's go. Given issues, that's okay.
Slightly overestimate. We'll punish you for that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the dungeon.
Alex knows all too well about punishments for going overestimate.
Yeah, so I guess I'll just kind of give my shout outs. Just shout outs to the Clone Hero community. They are just absolutely insane. With just being very creative, making custom songs, making their own guitars from scratch. Some people do that. Some people can just innovate when it comes to just pushing this game forward. And yeah, it's an absolutely amazing community. If you would like to play the game yourself, and I absolutely recommend you do, and join their Discord server. It's all on clonehero.net.
Wonderful. Well, thank you very much for taking part today. So, for anyone else who is still here, there's quite a lot of people actually watching at the moment. We've got 12 concurrent viewers, which is very, very nice. For anyone else who is obviously here, of course, our next run will be Wacky Races Mad Motors Any Percent by Garlips. Now, Garlips is a well-seasoned chicken when it comes to InstaSpeedathon stuff. So, yeah, Garlips knows all too well about InstaSpeedathon and all the stuff. He's been at many events in the past, and all his runs are always amazing. So please stay tuned to watch that run as well. Wacky Races Mad Motors Any Percent, which we'll be going over to in just a moment. But before we do that, of course, don't forget we are doing this as a charity event for Everyone Can. If you type !donate in the chat, then you will get the link to the donation page. We have come up across a few different issues, and obviously that's something I was expecting this weekend, of course, because it is a custom developed system. So again, if there's any issues that arise when trying to donate or anything like that, please let me know, and we'll try and get it fixed as soon as possible. So far, though, we have done really, really well in terms of testing this system out. It's been a really good test so far. We've got £65.80 donated to Everyone Can in total so far. But keep those donations coming in, everyone, because it all goes to an amazing cause as well. We do take a small cut from the donations that are made, but the donation total that shows up on the website and on the stream, that's how much we will eventually be donating to Everyone Can at the end of the event. The website is more accurate because it's decimalized. The on-stream one is rounded up to the nearest pound. So the website is more accurate, just bearing that in mind. And obviously, anything that constitutes Twitch revenue, so watching adverts, which I think there's one actually going on at the moment. So watching adverts, subscribing, bits, all that stuff as well, that constitutes Twitch revenue. And we will be donating some of that to Everyone Can as well. So please bring those bits in and all that stuff as well to help out as much as possible. So thank you, Cherry, for the run. If you have any final things you'd like to say before we finish, and then we will go on to the next run.
Yeah, again, shout out to the Colonial community, and if you would like to see more, rhythm games like this, twitch.tv/cherryfolf, that's Cherry FOLF, and that's on pretty much everything.
Well, thank you very much, and we'll see you again soon.